Morning, everybody. It is Monday, Labor Day Monday, and we are in Psalm 139. So I'm going to read most of Psalm 139 because it's a long psalm, and then discuss it. You have searched me, Lord, and you know me. You know when I sit and when I rise. You perceive me. You perceive my thoughts from afar. You discern my going out and my lying down. You are familiar with all my ways. Before a word is on my tongue, you, Lord, know it completely. You hem me in behind and before, and you lay your hand upon me. Such knowledge is too wonderful for me, too lofty for me to attain. Where can I go from your spirit? Where can I flee from your presence? If I go up to the heavens, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I rise on the wings of the dawn, if I settle on the far side of the sea, even there your hand will guide me. Your right hand will hold me fast. If I say, surely the darkness will hide me and the light become night around me, even the darkness will not be dark to you. The night will shine like the day. The darkness is as light to you. For you created my inmost being. You knit me together in my mother's womb. I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was made in the secret place. When I was woven together in the depths of the earth, your eyes saw my unformed body. All the days ordained for me were written in your book, before one of them came to be. How precious to me are your thoughts, God. How vast is the sum of them. Were I to count them, they would outnumber the grains of sand. When I awake, I am still with you. If only you, God, would slay the wicked. Away from me, you who are bloodthirsty. They speak of you with evil intent. Your adversaries misuse your name. Do I not hate those who hate you, Lord, and abhor those who are not in rebellion against you? I have nothing but hatred for them. I count them my enemies. Search me, God, and know my heart. Test me and know my anxious thoughts. See if there is any offensive way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting. That is Psalm 139. So the beginning part of that psalm is very much about how God knows every aspect of our thoughts, our being, our way, our life. He made us. He knows us. And nothing is away from him. No knowledge about our lives or who we are is away from him. He knows it all. There's nowhere we can hide. No place we can stash thoughts and ideas, concepts that are apart from God. But yet we try. But yet we try. I don't know why we try. I guess we just get so used to doing it in our lives that we think faith and the Father work the same way. It's not real if we don't make it real, right? But he knows. He knows. And sometimes I think we struggle with what he made. We struggle with what he knows. We struggle with the fact that we look in the mirror and don't like what he made. Don't like what he put together. Because we look around us and we see things that we like better than ourselves. Why did he make me like this? Why didn't he make me taller or more handsome or with a more powerful voice, more thought-provoking mind, a better attitude, more charisma? Why did he make me like this? With all these gaps and flaws and imperfections. He knew I'd be upset. He knew I want more. Why didn't he give it to me? Why didn't he give it to all of us? Well, he never intended us to look at each other as models for what's perfect. He never intended us to try to fill in all of our gaps. We do that. That's our own doing. That's our own insecurity talking. That's not him. Are you running down here?
No.
But once we give way to that and understand that there's not one single person God ever made the way he wanted to make them, then we can rejoice and be happy and know that what we see in the mirror is exactly what he intended, no matter what. Yeah, some of us make choices that we don't like, that even God doesn't like. But he's never away from us. He's never departed from us. And he'll give it back to us. He'll restore us. He'll refresh us. He'll renew us. If we just let him. If we just let him. The whole point of this psalm is that God is there, everywhere. Why can't we talk to him? Why can't we be real with him? Why can't we say, God, I don't understand this, God. I look at what I'm seeing and I don't get what I'm seeing, God. Help me, God. That's a real relationship. That's a partnership. I know many of us don't even have that in life. We don't have it with our own families, with our own spouses, with our own kids. We all lie to each other all the time. And we're so used to it. We're so used to leaving the important parts out. We do the same thing with God. We're so used to in prayer and in conversation or whatever else, we leave the important parts out. We leave the hurt out. Because we try to just get over it. Try to move on. It's the hurt where God is and he wants to work on. And it's this idea of coming to terms with our own limitations so that we can see who God is, what he can do. My heart never going to understand all that if we try to do everything ourselves. We try to do it all, know it all, be it all, go for it all. Where's God in all that? There's too much us, too much me, too much I. It's hard. It's a hard way to live. Hard way to live to feel like you have to have it all. You have to have all the answers. Without you, it all falls apart. I heard an awesome sermon yesterday from a friend of mine. And he was talking about this idea that we all have an appointment from God. Running from it does not make it not an appointment. Denying it doesn't make it not an appointment. It's like Psalm 139. Ignoring God doesn't mean he's not there. Denying God doesn't mean that he's unable. Regardless of what we do and how we think and where we go, there is a God who made you for a purpose, for a reason, exactly the way you are, to do exactly what he has for you to do. You're perfect to him. Everything about you is exactly what he wants to do, exactly what he needs. Nothing more, nothing less. But until we align with that appointment, we'll feel inadequate because we're trying to do somebody else's. We're trying to do somebody else's. We've drifted away from our purpose, from our appointment, our reason for breathing air. We've lost that reason. And when you lose that reason, you start to point fingers, you start to get bitter, you start to get resentful, you start to have questions. Oh, I know. I know what that looks like. 139 is saying, can we just go back to God? Can we just ask him? Can we just have him settle the score for us? A score we can never settle on our own. Yes. All right, it's a holiday today. I'm not going to go on too long. I like this psalm. I like the fact that as lofty and as high and as unbelievable as our God is, he's always with us. And he knows exactly who he made and why he made him. And it's our job to find out before it's too late. And that's where our peace and our happiness and our meaning all come out. All come out. All right, you guys are the best. Enjoy your day today and think about, why do you have it? Why are you alive? What should you do with your life? And commit to doing it with him. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be your name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Love you guys.